Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Techie Sugan. In this video, we are going to learn about how to execute a function by using recursion. Already in the previous video, we have learned about what is function, how to use the function and all those things. Here, we are going to learn about what is recursion. Whenever I mean that recursion is a function that calls itself. Clear? The function that calls itself is a recursion. And in case of recursion, we are supposed to keep track of two cases. One is your base case and other is your recursive case. Whenever I mean that base case is nothing but, as I told you, that recursion is nothing but the function calls itself. The function will be calling itself. There should be a certain termination point. Else it will go with the infinite time. So, if at all you want to find the termination point, that is nothing but I will name it as a base case. Termination for recursion is given as a base case. And recursive case is nothing but the function that calls itself. I will name it as a recursive case. These are the things you should keep in mind in case of recursive function. We will go with the example. The first example, what are you going to say is factorial of a given number. You are going to implement this recursion by using factorial. Factorial of a given number. Let me write a program here. I will define a function called fact and I will pass n as my parameter. Here I will write the condition. If my n value is 0 or my n value is 1, I am supposed to return 1 as my result. The reason is 0 factorial or 1 factorial give me 1. Else return n into, I will call my recursion here for each and every iteration by itself. I will make a function call here. And after this, let me initialize my n value and let me accept it from the user. Input, enter a number. Clear? Okay. And after this, I am going to call the function and store a result. Fact of n. And now I am going to print it. Print factorial. Okay, comma, result. Also, you are clear with this? Let me see with the execution flow of this program. Let us trace this one. Let us assume the given number is 5. I will give a number, n value is 5. Now I will pass n value to the function. Now this function will hold a value 5. Now I will check for this condition. This condition fails, it go down. Here what happens, we return 5 into fact of 5 minus 1. So for the first iteration, 5 into fact of 5 minus 1, 4 will be passed. Again the factorial function will be called. Again it goes up, this condition fails, it comes down. For the next iteration, 4 into fact of 4 minus 1, 3. And for the next iteration, 3 into fact of 3 minus 1, 2. Again 2 into fact of 2 minus 1, 1. Again fact of 1 gives you the result as 1. The reason is fact of 1. Whenever my n value is 1, will return as 1 as my output. Clear? Now all these data will be stored in your stack memory. Now let me execute this. 2 into fact of 1 is 1. So it will store a value as 2. Again 3 into fact of 2 is this factorial of 2. Fact of 2 is 2. So it will give me an answer 6. Again 4 into factorial of 3. This is the result of factorial of 3. It gives a value 6. So it will become as 24. And again 5 into factorial of 4. Factorial of 4 gives you 24. So 5 into 24 gives you 120. So once you are exiting this program, you can notice that your answer is displayed as 120 if at all you are giving the n value as 5. Clear? This is how it executes. Also you are clear with factorial. Now let me give you one more example. That's nothing but sum of digits. Your next example is, we'll go with sum of digits. In case of sum of digits, let me assign my n value is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me assign this is my n value. 1, 2, 3, 4 is my n value. For this, my output should be sum of these digits. Sum of these digits is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Summation of these digits is 10. Let me write a program for this by using recursion. Let me change my function name as sum of digits here, and if at all my n value is 0 until I am going to reduce till 0. If it is 0, I will return 0. I will change my condition here. Here what you are doing is you are going to segregate each and every number. Let us assume I want to separate this number from your n. What you are supposed to do? You are supposed to find the remainder for the particular number by dividing by n. So you can able to get the value 4 as your output, and this number should be added along with the existing number. So you can make use of integer division here. Clear? So this is going to happen again until my n value becomes as 0. Here I am going to modify it as sum of digit. I will call my function name sum of digit, and let me display sum of digit as my result here. Sum of digit. Clear? How so I clear with this program? Let us see the tracing of this program. If at all my n value is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me pass value as 1, 2, 3, 4 here. It will be passed here. Your if condition gets failed. It will come down. What happens here? 1, 2, 3, 4 modulo of 10 plus sum of digit 1, 2, 3, 4 integer division of 10. It will be executed for this line, right? So your input value is 1, 2, 3, 4 modulo of 10, 1, 2, 3, 4 followed by the integer division of 10. If this is happening, what could be the result? Here modulo in the sense I will get answer as 4, and here I will get answer as 1, 2, 3 as my result. Sorry. Let me modify it. There is a small error. Should be such a way. Here this will be evaluator 1, 2, 3 you will get the quotient value 1, 2, 3. It will be passed to the sum of digit. Again this statement will be executed. Again here sum of digit is going to be called here. This statement is going to execute sequentially until my value become 0. For a next iteration, here sum of digit value is 1, 2, 3. Here the value passed is 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 modulo of 10. Again 1, 2, 3 integer division of 10. So here you get 3, and here integer division of 1, 2, 3 gives you 1, 2. Clear? Then we will go with the next one. This for a next iteration, and we will move on to the next iteration. For a next iteration, the value passed in sum of digit is 1, 2. So let it be 1, 2, and here the value passed here is 1, 2 of integer division. So if 1, 2 is modulo by 10, you will get the value as 2, and here you will pass 1 as your value. Guys, I hope you are clear with this. You are following me. 1, 2 modulo of 10 is 2, and 1, 2 integer division of 10 is 1. Again for a next iteration, what I am going to do is, for next iteration, right now here past value is 1. So 1 modulo by 10 and followed by 1 integer division of 10. So 1 modulo by 10 is going to give you the result. Any number which is modulo by the greater number will give you the same number. So 1. So 1 division of 10 will give you 0. And right now your sum of digit is passed with the value 0 for the last iteration. So whenever it is 0, it will return as 0 and will be terminated. And right now all those elements will be stored in your stack, and it will be evaluated 1. And again 2 plus sum of digit of 1, 2. Sum of digit of 1, 2 is 1. So it will become as 3. Again for your next iteration goes up. So 3 plus sum of iteration of 1, 2 is 6. 3. 3. So addition of this 2 value is 6. Again 4 plus sum of digit of 1, 2, 3 is 6. So it gives you the value 10. So if at all you are executing this program, you can notice that the value for the number 1, 2, 3 will be displayed as 10. I hope so you are clear with how to execute this recursion function, and we have seen 2 examples, factorial and sum of digit. I hope so you are clear with this. If at all you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon. Thank you.